Hey there, fellow actor! Do you find yourself filming more self-tapes in a time where your entire industry is shut down due to a global pandemic? Are you struggling to put yourself out there due to the absolute weight and stupidity of the world? Here's a guide on how to make a self-tape audition during a pandemic. First, find a place in your home to film your audition. The kitchen where you've been cooking absolutely revolting vegan dishes to better yourself during quarantine? Nope. The bathroom where you take your temperature every 17 minutes? No, silly. Film your self-tape against a blank wall. But if you don't have that, then pick out a blanket or a sheet. The more neutral, the better. But if you're quarantining with your parents, neutral blankets or sheets may be slim pickings. Next, have good lighting. The best lighting is natural lighting. So open up those curtains for the first time in what feels like 200 years and let your corneas feel something for once. Yes, that's right. Let it hit you. You don't need a fancy camera to film a self-tape. You can use your smartphone's camera, a laptop webcam, or your dad's camcorder from 1995. Test out your sound quality. Film yourself saying your first couple lines of dialogue. If you want to really make sure your sound quality is top-notch, let out your feelings about the state of the world. You'll also need to film in a quiet room with no external noise. So, if your quarantine living situations include any of the following: your brother learning how to play Louis Capaldi on guitar, your neighbors arguing across the street, a suburban dad mowing their lawn at 6 in the morning, you should still do your audition because these sounds will never cease to exist in your hometown of 200 people. Frame yourself appropriately. Casting directors typically prefer actors filming from the chest up. So no worries about wearing that one t-shirt you own that now has a Cheeto stain on it from last night's dinner because that's all that's left in your kitchen, and God knows you're not stepping into a grocery store until not a single crumb exists in your studio apartment. If you're reading a two-person scene, you'll need a reader. Here are a few pandemic-friendly suggestions. Your stoner roommate, your dad who hasn't worn a mask and, quote, never will, your neighbor across the street, or Siri. You can't just do that.
Okay, see you later.
No, that's not in the script.
Sorry, I didn't quite get that.
Before performing your audition material, make sure to slate according to the casting director's instructions. But if you can't, just wing it. They'll love your personality, or hate it and never send you any self-tape auditions ever again, and you're doomed to book only non-union roles for the entirety of your career unless you quit now and pursue a career in finance like your mother suggested before. Why didn't you listen to her? And submit. Read the casting director's instructions carefully. Some common online tools casting directors like to use for self-tapes include Dropbox, Google Drive, Pigeon, Owl, a gust of wind with a hope for the best, or a floppy disk mailed directly to them in 2 business hours. Be prepared for anything. It's not like we're in a pandemic. And that's how you make a self-tape audition during a global pandemic. Now it's time to pat yourself on the back. And if you didn't get the role, no worries. Acting, according to your Aunt Carol, is just a hobby. And have you seen The Umbrella Academy? It's so dark. Where are their mothers? End quote. And that was this week's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I'm sure for like a good number of you who watch this video, I'm hoping it's cathartic. I hope it makes you feel better. I don't really know. If it did make you feel better, leave a comment down below. And if it didn't, keep it to yourself. I usually do my intro at the beginning of the video, but since I wanted to jump right into this sketch, I'm gonna introduce myself now. My name is Lindsay. I make videos about pop culture with an emphasis in Broadway. So if that's your thing, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I make a brand new video. I make new videos every Wednesday. You can find me on my social media down below, and I will see you all next time. Hopefully when it's not 100 degrees outside. Bye!